Hi guys, Sam here from My Needle. Welcome to my first Stitch With Me video. Today I'm going to be stitching on my Haid, the Mini Animal Kingdom by Amy Stewart. And if you've just seen my update video, you will notice I'm down here. And what I do is I pick one colour and I work all the way up. So I'm about up here. It's the first column of pages I've finished is all this. So we're on this polar bear here and working up. So what I thought I'll do today is I'll just stitch on this and I'll do the Christine tag. So I'll answer those questions as I go. If you have any questions about how I stitch or have anything you would like me to talk about or answer, can you please leave a comment below, as I'm hoping to be able to do these Stitch With Me videos regularly, so I'll be able to answer your questions in the next one. So this is obviously the finished design. I am doing mine on 25 count 1/1 easy grid, just using the code for DMC. So you can see this is the finished size down here, 125 wide by 248 stitches high, and it's an 88 colour one. So this is where I'm at. So what we'll do is we'll pick this colour here and we'll just move on. I have got another tablet just on my lap next to me with my pattern keeper up, so we'll just be going off that. So I'm just going to grab my thread out, I'll get started, and then I'll start answering Christine's questions. So let me just get this set up. So I'm trying to get away from parking threads. I've quite gone off that idea. Now that I have pattern keeper, it's easier that I can just finish columns and away I go. So this particular whip will be going away for the month of February, and I'll be bringing out my other Haid, which is the ornament Hubble Bubble, and I'm stitching that piece on 18 count Aida 2/2, whereas this is 1/1 on 25. So let me just get this started and then I'll show you where I'm at. And we'll get going. I should have been more organised, sorry folks. But as I said, this is my first one. And if I knock the camera, I do apologise. But we'll get it sorted. Good things take time and all that jazz. Right. So here we go, and away we go. So Christine tag. We'll get into it as well. So if you are fans of Stitch All the Things Christine, you will know that she has a tag. Other floss tubers have been doing it. So question 1 is, have you ever called into a radio station? Yes, I have. And why? It was when I was a tween, so about 14. I called into the local radio station and entered a competition to win tickets to see an imitation group to the Spice Girls. So I'm ashamed to admit it, but yes, I did enter and I won. The way I'm doing this, I'm doing the row all the way across and then coming and doing the other stitch on the way back. The reason why I'm doing it this way, just on this little square down here, is because there's 6 stitches that are all the same. Otherwise I do 1 stitch at a time normally. And we are going to end up with a visitor soon, I think. I think my girl George wants a cuddle or wants to be fed. one or the other. Ooh. This is quite difficult to see. So there we go. Yeah, one there. Right, question 2 from Christine is, what was an odd task or chore you were given as a child? I don't think I had any odd tasks. I used to have to do the dishes, clean up dog poo, do the washing, do the housework. No, I was not child labour, but my parents worked full time and I was asked to, I got paid pocket money for it, just to help out around the house. Even used to wash the cars for Dad and vacuum them out. Although he would always come along behind me and re-wash them because he's very particular, my father. So, that's alright. And 3 more. Question number 3 from Christine is, do you remember any reoccurring dreams from your childhood? Oh yes. Yes, I do, and to this day, I hate the movie. I do not want to watch it. I do not want to see any ads for it. I do not like talking about it, but I know a lot of people love the movie, and it's the Labyrinth. I had a reoccurring dream as a kid that the part of the movie where she falls down a black hole and hands and stuff are grabbing at her. I had that recurring as a kid, but to top it off, oh sorry, where am I? To top it off, I also dreamt that not only was I falling down the hole and going backwards, I was falling down the hole and people were grabbing at me, but I was also landing on a trampoline, going back up the hole where the hands were grabbing at me again, and it was on repeat. There was no way out. So that was my recurring nightmare as a kid. Not fun at all. What I'm just doing is I'm just marking off my stitches on Pattern Keeper and finding out where we go to next. Okay. So, not fun, those types of dreams as a kid. So now I don't like the Labyrinth, I don't watch anything about it. My partner watched the program, what is it called? Dark Crystal on Netflix, and he was made to watch it with headphones on so I can hear it. And I had to have something over my head so I couldn't see it because it scares the crap out of me, those things. So, anything to do with the Labyrinth is a no-go from me. That one. Yep. Yep, that one. Alright, question 4. Can you curl your tongue? I can't curl it over so it twists, but I can curl it up so the sides meet, and I can blow out of it. So this is going to sound disgusting, but that's my talent. Question 5. What is something you have struggled with throughout your whole life? Oh, that's a deep question. I am a wallflower. I like to sit back in a crowd because I do not like being centre of attention, and I actually don't have very high self-esteem of me personally. I don't consider myself a, how would you word it? I don't consider myself a likable person. I am always worried what others think of me, no matter what I say. So that. So being centre of attention, that's what I struggle with. And thinking I'm good enough. That's basically it. I struggled with depression in my teen years, so that probably doesn't help at all. So, and my weight now as an adult, my weight's my other biggest struggle. Can you parallel park? Nope. I will park down the back, out the way, 3 blocks around the corner, just so I don't have to parallel park. And can I stick shift? So I guess that's drive a manual. Yes, I drive a manual and can. I am a petrol head, as we call it. I am into my cars. I actually have a car in the garage that I will be restoring with my other half after our wedding. We'll start looking at that. It's a 1972 Mazda RX-2 that we imported from the US that I will be doing up, so we are petrol heads. So yes, I can drive a stick. How well do you react when the internet is slow or your computer acts up? Depends on my mood, but lose my shit is how to put it. Excuse the language. I am a short-tempered person. I have a short fuse. So I tend to get angry quickly. So not very well at all. But now I do chill out a bit more on that sort of stuff because I've got stitching. Have you ever sent a meal back to a restaurant? Yes, I have. I have sent meals back, especially if it is they've put something I've asked to be taken off that I don't eat. I will send it back because I'm not a red meat eater, and I don't do stuff like mushrooms and avocado and stuff like that. So if it's on and I've asked for it to be removed, it goes back. It's 30 minutes until dinner time and you haven't planned anything to make. What do you do? Well, that's easy. I don't cook. My partner does all the cooking. I don't cook, so I just wait. It's quite good. So Corey, who is my other half, he loves cooking, so he will cook. I put in requests basically. Okay, I'm very lucky in that aspect. He is a great cook, so I get fed well, which is probably why I'm fat, because he feeds me good food. Next question is there a word you have always pronounced incorrectly and didn't realise it until later in life? Well, supposedly I pronounce a lot of words incorrectly, if you ask Corey. He takes the mick out of me all the time for saying something. He reckons instead of saying something ing with a G, he reckons I pronounce it with a K on the end, so it sounds like something. That's the biggest one he takes the mick out of me for. Little smart mouth he is. That's alright. What else? Okay, and the last one that Christine has put down is, what is your social media pet peeve? Ooh, big question, Christine. My pet peeve would be those that are the look at me fake photos. You know how you get on social media, the girls who are all, look at me, look what I'm doing. Kind of like, I'll pause the answer. Just going to tie this off. I need a new string. Yes, peeps, this is my back. This is my messy back. And I don't really mind. So it goes this way. Because no one sees the back. And this is obviously my front. So we're up here. We're up in here. So yeah, pet peeve is the fakes on social media. I don't like them. I don't have time for people like that. And I think it's yeah, the ones that go all the way for attention. I have someone in my life that does that on Snapchat. And they always look at me. Not necessarily good things. They are very much Captain Negative, as I call them, and it actually winds me up. I'll get messages on Snapchat of I'm so fat, I'm this and that, and then they show in the next picture themselves eating a pack of biscuits. Okay, and you wonder, and you sit there and complain. How about you do something? So I said before, one thing I'm insecure about and have been is my weight. And yeah, I like my food. Sorry for shaking the camera. Got that. Yeah, I have a thing with food. That's probably not a healthy way to go with food. But I don't, if I do sit there and pig out, you won't know about it. And I try to go to the gym as much as possible. Although I haven't been this week because of the stupid virus I have. So yeah, those sort of people on social media that are unhealthy with the trying to get attention, whether it's good or bad, I do not like. All the fakes. So those were the Christine tags. So I'm just going to finish out doing this bit. Hopefully I'll get this camera thing down packed a bit more, because trying to stitch a head like this is a bit awkward. So you can only try. But yes, if you have any questions or anything you wanted me to talk about in my next one, please let me know, because yeah, I have no idea. First stitch with me. Leave me your opinion. That would be cool, and let me know what you think, because I will get this uploaded. I have been wanting to do a stitch with me for a very long time, and now I have an actual holder. I can do that. My ones won't be very long videos. That's not how I roll. As you can see from my updates, they're not very long videos either. This one goes all the way, and then we'll close out the video, I think. Let's put the last couple stitches in. Get in there. Yep. So there we go, folks. This is the last stitch for us. Thank you for coming and checking out my first stitch with me. I hope you as I was saying, thank you for coming and checking out my first stitch with me video. Feedback is muchly appreciated. I hope you all have a wonderful night and happy stitching, everyone. Thank you.